Welcome to another episode of Turkish Cuisine. I'm your host Janine Aloisi, and we're off on another culinary pursuit of fine Turkish food. There are a variety of different dishes that make up this cuisine, and how they come together to create feast-like meals offers a lot of enjoyment. Let's visit Jennifer's kitchen and see how we could get started.
Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Turkish cuisine is one of the richest of its kind. It dates back to the Ottoman Empire and has over hundreds of varieties of dishes. Today we're going to start with Karniyarik. Karniyarik literally translates to split belly, because that's what you do. You split the belly of the eggplant. So for our Karniyarik, we will need 2 skinny green peppers, 1 Italian green pepper finely chopped, 1 onion which we're going to grate, half a bunch of parsley finely chopped, 4 baby eggplants, 2 tomatoes, a half a pound of ground beef, oil for frying, 3 tablespoons of tomato sauce, 1 teaspoon of tomato paste, a little bit of allspice, a little bit of paprika, and of course, salt and pepper to taste. So first what we're going to do is just get our eggplants ready. Now what I like to do is just cut off the heads and then peel them, and then you got to get a bowl of salted water ready because we're going to soak them. We're going to soak them for about a half an hour. We're going to soak them in the salt water because this allows the bitter juices to be absorbed as well as let the salt penetrate in. So what you want to do is just peel it around kind of like so, and you're going to take your knife and just split the belly, but don't go all the way down because you don't want to pierce the bottom. You just want it good enough so that you can open it up and stuff it, because that's what we're going to do. So you just split the belly and put it in your salt water. And you want to do that with all your eggplants. So now what we'll do is just get our stuffing ready. So we'll just get our little pot hot, and you only need a little one because we only have a half a pound of ground beef. Just put our ground beef in there. You don't have to wait for it to get too hot. Now we're going to grate our onion. And I like to grate the onion because it gets it really nice and fine. Plus the fact you get all the juice of the onion in there without getting little bits. So let's do that. So once you're done grating your onion, you could saute this up just a little bit. Now you don't have to add any oil or butter to this because you're going to have all the natural fat from the beef. And you can already see that it's starting to make a lot of liquid. So you just want to saute that up together. And now we're just going to grate our tomato. And I like to use 1 fresh tomato because it gives it a great flavor and color. But sometimes 1 tomato is light, so that's why I like to add just a teaspoon of tomato paste. So you see, you get all the flesh of the tomato inside the pot. Now we're going to save that other tomato for the end, because at the end we're going to need some tomato wedges right on top of our eggplants. Now as you can see, there's a lot of water accumulating right now. You just want to keep cooking it until it soaks up all that liquid. And we're also going to add in our chopped peppers. Gives it a nice little crunch. And here's a good time to add our salts. Maybe like a teaspoon of salt, some pepper. And we can add the parsley in at the very end because the parsley is going to steam up anyway. And this doesn't have to be fully cooked because afterwards we're going to stuff our fried eggplants and then put them in a pan and then cook that for about a half an hour. But you just want to keep cooking this until it soaks up all that liquid. So you have to wait until a little bit of the water is evaporated. And then we could add in our paprika, just a pinch of that. And also I like to add allspice. Allspice is a great thing on köftes or karniyarik. Gives it a great flavor, just about half a teaspoon. And here I like to add a teaspoon of tomato paste. Just a teaspoon because it gives it a great color. And my husband, he loves anything with tomato sauce, tomato paste. So I try to make it the way he likes it. Now it's time to add our parsley, and we add it in at the very end because it cooks from the steam anyway. Not to mention we're just going to put it in our mixture as well. And then when you mix the parsley in, you can see the really great authentic look of Turkish cuisine. It's really beautiful. And this we don't even need to let it cook because it's going to steam. So just cover it. And now I got my skillet over here. And what I like to do is just get it really hot before I pour in my oil. Now for oil, you can use sunflower or corn oil. Anything that's kind of light and has a great frying texture. So what we're going to do now is just squeeze our eggplants, try to get as much water out. I like to lay them out on a paper towel as well so it could soak up any excess water we have. Just squeeze them out. And then we're going to get ready for frying. And we're going to fry them till they're a nice golden brown, but not all the way through because they're going to keep cooking again afterwards. Just want to get them a nice golden brown and soft enough so that you can open them up and get them ready for stuffing.